Today is all about affordable drugstore makeup, and I'm here to share some of my tips and tricks so you guys can easily recreate this look. I've already prepped my skin with skincare, so we're gonna jump straight to the makeup. Let's go. So the first step is brows. Okay, I just feel like when I do my brows first, I just create a beautiful structure for the rest of my face. So we're gonna go in with a micro precise pencil. This eyebrow pencil is ultra precise. It is nice and thin, and it's so great for beginners because it gives you that control that you need. We want the brows to look nice and feathery. We don't want it to be that Instagram brow. We don't want to overdo our brows. We want to keep them nice and natural. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill in the blank spaces in our brows. I'm going to show you how to do that. So first we're going to create a base. I like to do that by sort of just creating a thin line, because I don't want the brush strokes that I'm going to create with this pencil to go any further down. I just want to keep it like a natural shape. And now all I'm going to do is brush gentle strokes to fill in any gaps I may have. So as you can see, this one is done so softly. It just looks like my natural shape. I followed my natural brow line, and we're gonna do the same on the other eye. So you can see a difference already, but it's not like too harsh, which I like. And this shade is just so perfect for my skin tone. So this is the False Lash Effect Mascara from the Lash Princess range. This packaging is amazing. So this is what the wand looks like. As you can see, it's tapered in the front and it just builds up at the bottom. I like that the top is a bit pointier. So when you're applying your mascara, it doesn't mess because the tapered end is perfect to get into the inner corners. Beautiful mascara, applies lovely, it's buildable. Oh, it is so beautiful. So I'm going to leave the bottom lashes to do after we're done with concealer. So speaking of skin, let's go straight to primer because girl, the skin needs some primer. So this is the Prime Plus Studio Skin Protecting Primer. This baby has UVA, it has UVB filters, and it has SPF 20. I'm going to pick up some of the primer. We are going to apply it with our hands. I just feel like your hands naturally warm up the primer, so it kind of like melts into your skin when you're applying it. The better your primer is melted into your skin, you know, it just makes your makeup last longer. It even looks better. So I'm going to be using the Pretty Natural foundation in 160 Warm Desert. So this foundation is easy to blend. It gives you that buildable coverage. So it's going to last all day because of the primer, and it just gives you that even finish. It doesn't feel cakey on the skin, which is very important for me when I use a foundation because I want it to look natural. I want it to just blend in with my skin beautifully, and this is exactly that, and it's very affordable. And we are going to be using the makeup buffer brush. So the buffer brush is perfect for liquid foundation because of the flat top. First of all, this foundation is blending so easily with my skin because the primer is already created that beautiful clean canvas on our face. The buffer brush is just perfect for getting that foundation in. As you can see, I am gently tapping the foundation in circular motions. An extra tip for when you're applying the liquid foundation using the buffer brush. Press the product in like this. It just helps create that even look, which is what we're going for. So I just want to show you how this looks. You can already see that the redness that I had over here because of those pimples that are about to just fall on my face, it's covered it so beautifully. It is, you can just see that it's not cakey at all, and it's super lightweight. So as you can see, I have not applied the foundation under my eyes. That is because I'm going to be applying my concealer over there. And another tip is just leave that space a little bit blank if you can, because when you're applying the concealer, you don't want too much product under your eyes because that's going to cause creasing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our favorite concealer. So my favorite one is the Camouflage Matte Concealer. So I'm shade 30 Light Honey. This concealer lasts all day and just makes my under eyes look so much brighter. It just instantly makes me look so much more awake. So I'm going to show you how I apply it. I like to apply one stripe here, one over here, and one just to kind of lift my face. To blend in the concealer, we're going to be using a sponge. I like to dampen my sponge, not to the point where it's dripping wet. As you can see, no water is coming out. That's because the sponge is just a little bit damp, not soaking wet. So this really helps to blend the concealer under the eye. So first of all, we are not going to swipe the product away. We're going to tap the product in, okay? See, it's doing exactly what we need, and we are not moving the concealer away. We're just tapping the product in to give it maximum coverage with little product. because we don't want to use a lot of product under the eye. Less is more when it comes to concealer under the eye, because we are trying to avoid any kind of creasing and we just want a natural finish. So easy, it just does the job so beautifully. Now that we have pushed all the concealer in, we have to set it. So we are going to be using the Essence All About Matte Fixed Powder. So because it is loose, it's fine, and so much easier to use, I like to use it with a sponge under my eye and then the T-zone with a brush, and I'm going to show you exactly how I use it. So I just grab some of the product and tap out any excess product that may be on the sponge, and we're going to create a heart under the eye. Okay, this is how you create the heart. You do that and you do that. Look, it's a little heart. And just using the brush while we let that set in for just a couple of seconds, we're gonna just grab some with a brush. We tap out the excess. We don't want a lot on the brush, so we're just brushing down the T-zone because we don't want that to get shiny throughout the day. We want certain points on our face to be beautiful and glowy, but not like shiny. Now that the T-zone is done, we're just gonna we're gonna use the same brush and we're just going to brush off the excess powder that's under the eye because the concealer has already been set. So to bronze our face, we're gonna be using the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. I'm using the shade 01. We are gonna warm up our face with this. This is like the perfect shade for me, just to give me that beautiful warm bronzed look. So we are going to be applying this bronzer in a C shape. Okay, so it's gonna go just over here. A beautiful C shape. It's going to just bronze and warm up the perfect parts of our face just to give that sun-kissed look. See that? It's not too harsh, it's so nice and soft, and as you can see, we are doing it in a C formation. Before we go on to the blush, I just want to quickly talk about the lashes. So I have just applied some glue on my lashes, and for them to stick easily and properly, it has to get a bit sticky. It needs to dry for like a couple of minutes, because then it's just so much easier to put on lashes, because then it won't slide around. When it's sticky, it'll like literally stick to your lash line and you won't have a problem with it, because if we apply it right now, it's just going to move around too much and it won't stick. I'm just letting this dry while I do my blushes, and I just thought I'd quickly tell you guys. So the blush I'm going to be using is this beautiful baby. This is in the shade 30 Breathtaking. This blush deserves this name because this shade is breathtaking. So you apply it, you smile, and then you apply it here, and we're going to sweep it just lightly. We don't want any of our products to move, just very soft and very beautiful. You see? Circular motion, swipe. Okay, so do you see that? It's just so beautiful. It's got a little bit of that shine, and it's just like that perfect healthy pink. It's like not too overwhelming for the face. So what I like to do with the leftover product on my brush of the blush, I just like to apply it. So what it is. It kind of like helps blend in with everything. So just a little bit. I just think this is such a cute way to like just sort of blend everything in. Now that our blush is done, our lashes are at the perfect stickiness to apply. I'm just gonna grab the lash. As you can see, the shorter length will be applied on the inner side and the longer length will be applied on the outer. Guys, look at this, it's so cute. While we're doing the lashes, I'm gonna apply the mascara on my bottom lash line as well. So then the eye look is completely done. We're grabbing the Lash Princess mascara again, and we're just going to look up, and the tapered end is going to be right here. If you're struggling to apply false lashes, it's really okay. It takes some practice, but you will get there. Just keep on trying. Now, the next thing we're going to do is lips. And let me tell you, my go-to favorite lip combo is an affordable lip pencil and a gloss. Just try it, okay? So we're going to be using a creamy lip pencil. Today we're using 03 in bold. So I like to use a lip pencil that's very, very close to my natural lip shade, just something nice and nude. And with this lip pencil, you won't even need a lipstick. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply a gloss. Okay, we're gonna apply a gloss over this, and you're gonna be like, this is amazing, because it is. So we're gonna be using the Extreme Lip Plumping Gloss. Lip gloss is just so easy to use. I would literally suggest going to your nearest drugstore and getting a high shine lip gloss. Just transforms your look immediately. It just makes everything look so much more put together. It just makes my lips look so plump, and I really love it. Like, you need to go and grab yourself a high shine lip gloss right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see another drugstore makeup look, then just click on the video over here.